Hey everyone, I am here today to talk about filming videos for YouTube or for any platform. I get so many questions about how someone might be able to start doing wig reviews, and it's so basic. You don't really need a whole lot to start doing wig reviews, but I understand being nervous about it or feeling like you need to be super prepared. And I just want to talk a little bit about that, because if you're someone who's thought about doing reviews to help your wig sisters, I want to encourage you to try it and to not feel like you have to be 100% ready before you can start. Having all kinds of equipment and lighting and editing software. So let's just dive right into this and I'll tell you about how I got started. So I purchased my first wig in September of 2018, and it was actually a topper. And first of all, in the very beginning, I struggled so very much. It was just so hard. Everything looked wiggy on me. Everything was too much hair. I wanted the dream hair. I finally thought I discovered something that would give me my dream hair, because the women in the videos that I watched looked beautiful, and it didn't look like they were wearing wigs. It was just like an epiphany for me that there was actually a solution to my hair loss that didn't involve surgery, or I don't know, that I just guess I figured, I was in my mid-40s, there was no solution at that point. So I dove in head first, all in, and I spent a ton of money in the beginning purchasing wig after wig that didn't work for me. And once I started to get my feet under me, and once I started to learn kind of the rules of the road, I started to learn about wigs, I started to a little bit understand what I liked and what I didn't like. I started to understand a little bit about what the reviewers I was watching, which ones were more like me as far as what wigs looked a certain way on them and they looked similarly on me. There's just so much to learn. And so when I finally felt it click, and it's not a light bulb moment, it's not a click and you're in, but when I started to feel it click and I was having more successes than failures and I was feeling more and more confident, I wanted to share it with all of my being. I wanted to share it with my wig sisters, because I finally found a community that understood and had lived what I was living. And so my initial videos were very short, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes long, and I was posting them on Facebook in the wig groups that I belong to, using my phone, this phone. I think it was this phone. This is a Samsung Note 9. And so it's a good phone for sure, and it has a good camera, and that's how I started my videos. And I did them in my bathroom that I'm in right now, and sometimes I did them in my downstairs bathroom, the kind of the main half bath, toilet and sink that's like on our main floor. And that's it. I had no lighting. I didn't edit. I had no editing software whatsoever. I just uploaded them as they were filmed. And that worked for me for a while. I even started on YouTube then, because what was happening, actually I never intended to start posting these on YouTube. How it happened was that I was posting them in the Facebook groups, and then I would constantly get questions about a wig, or someone would say, Denise Dancing Sheets, because that's my name on Facebook, had posted a video, and then I would have to spend time trying to search for that video in the Facebook group, and it wasn't always easy to find them. So I decided I would start uploading them to YouTube, because then at least I could find them, and then I could direct people to the videos easier when they had questions. So it was kind of by accident that I started posting on YouTube. That wasn't how it started out. It wasn't my intention. When I got a wig I loved, like Girl Mono, which I made like 17,000 videos on, I just wanted to share it constantly. So I started posting to Facebook YouTube, still using my phone, still having no additional lighting, and the response I got was amazing. Just how many women appreciated the videos and the connections I made. I've met wig sisters in person now, and just talked to so many on the phone, and I've got friendships, actual friendships now, because of this. So it's been such a blessing. So that started, I think I uploaded my first YouTube video in November of 2018. So I'd been wearing wigs for a few months before I uploaded. And, you know, I still didn't know a whole lot. I wasn't really sharing tips and tricks because I didn't have enough experience to do that. I just shared the wigs that I was purchasing and my opinion of them, what I thought of them, the struggles I had with them, because that's what we want to know. We want to know the truth. What does this wig sister think of this wig? And then as I got more experience, I started to share more details, and I did a couple of tutorials, and you know, I had a wig that needed steaming and I thought, well, I'll just film it. And so that's how some of the tutorials came about, and through my own trial and error and through the connections that I made with all of you guys, I started sharing more of myself. I shared when I first buzzed my hair on YouTube with you guys, because that's real life, and that's what I want from my wig sisters. I want that kind of a relationship, and I want to give to you guys what you give to me. I'm getting all teary-eyed because it just means so much to me. So that's how I got there. Then I started to think about getting some other lighting, and I started to think about maybe I should do it somewhere other than my bathroom, because this is not the most attractive wallpaper in the world, and you know, we just don't have the ability right now to take it all down because this is a tall bathroom, and so I thought, okay, I'll look into some different ideas. I still am not editing my videos. I still, you know, I had looked into editing software because, you know, I thought it would be kind of fun to do that, but I also like the realness of this. I like chatting with you guys. I wish it could be two-way, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to talk to my wig sisters. And somewhere along the way, I started to get requests to do reviews for others, for manufacturers and for retailers, which is a huge blessing because this is expensive. I don't make money off of what I do here, and so being sent a wig here and there is really helpful. And so, but I agonized over that, and I asked you guys, I actually got on a live on YouTube and asked you guys what you thought of reviewers who review wigs that are sent to them, and do you stop trusting them? Because your trust of me is everything. If anything I do loses your trust, or if you start to doubt my sincerity and my honesty, then I need to stop what I'm doing. That would devastate me. I would never lie to you guys, and I would never want you to think that I am. So it was a big decision for me actually to receive products, because I was really afraid that that would undermine my credibility and my relationship with you. Thankfully that didn't happen, and so here we are still, and I'm still making videos. Now I get a lot of questions though about how, what do you need? So I'm gonna quickly, now that I've spoken for 8 minutes and 16 seconds, I'm gonna quickly walk you through my setup here. So I've got hair in my mouth because I have a fan blowing on me. So, oh, and I didn't tell you what I was wearing. I have on Jamila Plus in the color Bernstein Rooted. I just filmed a video of this wig just now before I did this one and showed some updo styling. Oh my Lord, so adorable. So you'll have to watch for that video. I think I'll post this one before I'll post the Jamila one, but oh my gosh, I will never ever wear Jamila down, but I will absolutely wear her up in similar styles. So anyway, so I thought I'd show you guys really quickly, just to give you an idea that it really, I mean, you can evolve to whatever you want it to be, but it doesn't have to start there. So when I first started in this same bathroom using this phone, no extra lighting, I am going to film a little bit of this because I do now know how to splice videos together. I still don't edit. Technically, I'm not editing out things, but when I film the outside look, when I film the out of the box, those are separate videos and I have to stick them together. So I'll talk a little bit about that quickly. And maybe at some point, my son is actually gonna show me how to do a tutorial on a computer and walk you through it. So I'll film that for you. But I'm gonna get this going because I'm gonna film all of this without taking my phone down. Okay, so I'm trying to think of the best way to do it. I'm gonna stop this one, I'm gonna start showing this, then I'll come back. All right. Okay everyone, I'm back. So right now, this is what my setup looks like when I film a video. I'm still in my bathroom, I have a ring light right there, I have a camera on a tripod, and I did invest in a nicer camera since I started doing this. This is a Canon EOS M50, and this, I got a bundle, and this microphone came with it, along with a few other things. And then I have another ring light over here, which is a new addition. I've got my window right there. This is just a jacuzzi bathtub that's actually broken. And I keep some wigs in here, and then there are my wigs. So it's just my ugly, to be honest with you, bathroom that needs a remodel desperately. It's like 25 years old, everything in here, and it came with the house. Anyway, and then I've got my 4 lights up there. That's all I have. This isn't a super fancy setup or anything like that. I did add these lights because I do think it gives just a little bit better lighting for this camera. I found that this camera films a little differently than this phone, and so I needed some additional lighting. Okay, so that's my setup. I'm going to come back to filming off of that. All right, I really hope that worked, and this will all come together okay. So there you have it. I mean, that's really what I use. And now, of course, I think if you've watched my videos, you've seen that I every now and then have filmed with a kind of it looks like a wood background. You know, I was attempting to try to get some different settings and scenery. I did buy a couple of big box studio lights. They're in my basement. They don't fit in my bathroom. And my husband put up just a cloth background that you can get on Amazon. And I filmed a couple videos in there. And while they look okay, it doesn't feel natural to me. And I don't enjoy doing those videos because it doesn't feel like I'm just here chatting with my girlfriends. It feels more produced to me. And I just, right now where I'm at in my journey, I just don't want that. I'm not going to say that I don't like it when Taz or others do they've got a little nicer setup than I've got, or when they use a background. That's fine. I didn't personally enjoy doing those videos. Maybe I'll do more that way. Maybe I'll switch it up, but this is where I'm comfortable. I like being in my bathroom. Everything's at my fingertips. When I decide to quickly try to style or get a clip, I can grab it out of the drawer or out of the cabinet. When I want to watch what I'm telling you guys, I have a mirror right behind. So I'm just here to tell you guys, do what you're comfortable with. If you want to have a better background, if you'd like to buy one of those Amazon cloth backgrounds, they're like $15, some of them, and you know, find a way to hang it up. If you want to buy lighting, if you want to get a nicer camera in the beginning, go for it. You don't have to, though. You really truly can do it with your phone. You can hold your phone. What message are you trying to get across? Are you just trying to share your experience and information? Are you trying to look professional because you'd like to have other opportunities? Whatever is in your heart, that's the path you follow. For me, doing it in my bathroom, chatting with you, my wig sisters, my girlfriends, that's me, and that's what I enjoy doing. And so I'm going to continue to do it this way, and if other things will help, then I'll certainly try those. It's also another reason why, and I'll talk quickly about editing software. I have a full-time job. I have 4 children. I am very busy, and so I don't have a lot of time to learn how to do some of these things. I don't know how to edit, and so I just use the basic video software that comes on my Microsoft Windows computer. It's just like Video Editor, I think is what it's called. It comes installed. It has no bells and whistles. You just upload the video, you go search for it on your computer. It's very intuitive. Then you drag them down to the bottom, whatever ones you're splicing together, and then you can save it as one video. I can chop out parts of videos if I want to, which I don't typically do. You can't add music, you can't change the speed. You know how when some people do tutorials and they speed it up? I can't do that. But that's okay. You know, at some point I maybe like to learn a little bit of that stuff, but I still don't think I'll do heavy editing. It's time consuming. When you see those highly edited videos from our wig sisters, they're putting in a ton of time and energy to not just film the video, but then to edit the video. Appreciate that time that they're putting in. But know that that's not everybody. We all have our different style, and that is exactly why you watch a bunch of different reviewers, because each of us gives you something that you're looking for. So I think there's room for all of us, and there's room for you. So if you want to do this, or if you are starting and you're just not sure you're doing it right, Don't sweat it. If you're authentic and you're doing it because you want to help and connect, we'll know. We just know that stuff. And so just keep it up and you'll get better and you'll get more comfortable and then you'll figure out where you've got to go. All right, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful for those of you who've asked. If you have questions, let me know. And I'm always open to feedback. And you know, if there's something I can do better, I would love that feedback and I'll try my very best to do it. Thank you so much and have a great day, and I'll just talk to you guys soon.